The views expressed on this program are not those of IntellectualRadio.com, its subsidiaries, or sponsors.
Good evening and welcome to the Drive at 5 on IntellectualRadio.com/iHeartRadio station. I'm your host, Roman, and we have a terrific show planned for you today. Don't forget to stay tuned for Warriors Talk with my girl, Rochelle, right after the Drive at 5 at 6 p.m. only on IntellectualRadio.com. I am by myself today again, and guess what? I am going to do one of my rants part 2. Yes, part 2. So let's get this party started. You ready to get this party started? All right, come on. Everybody, come on. Clap your hands. Come on, Facebook Live. Come on, IntellectualRadio.com family. Come on. Where my fans at? Crack. Where my fans at? Crack, crack. Where my fans at? Crack. Where my fans at? Come on now. Where my fans at? Crack. Where my fans at? Crack. Where my fans at? Crack, crack, crack. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Where the fans at? Are you kidding me? The black community. Now, sales are up 100% on Korean style fans for the black community. And we're here, where our fans at crack, and we're making them money. Korean style fans, Japanese style fans, people are going to Chinatown in Chicago. Their fans are up 100%. And we're dancing around where our fans at crack. And our kids are out there on the green line, blue line, pink line, purple line. And don't forget the real famous red line, fighting. One team almost got electrocuted. They're fighting inside the train, and we're worried about where our fans at crack. Where our fans at crack? And Donald Trump is signing executive orders about our civil rights. Right now, he basically wants to do away with Africa. He signed an executive order while we're sitting there saying, where our fans at? Crack? Where we're worried about where our fans at? Crack? Do you realize your team is out there causing mayhem, mischiefs, just shooting people for no apparent reason? And we're worried about where our fans at? Crack. We're worried about that. We're having a good old time doing that line dance. But when it comes down to serious business, where are we? We're making money for the Japanese, the Koreans, selling these fans that's up 100%. Because we're doing that fan where our land, where my fans at, so we can hear that crack. We better crack ourselves down some doggone where. Talking about where our fans at. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad. And I get so angry every single time because we're not looking at what's going on around us, and we're worried about where our fans at. Our teens is in trouble. We need to put a 911 on teens, and we're worried about where our fans at. We're worried about our fans, and we're not paying attention what Agent Orange is doing, or what I call him, the Suge Knight of politics, Donald Trump. But we're worried about where our fans at. Crack. It's no time to line dance, and we're making other ethnicities money. And we're worried about some line dance while people are getting shot up, doped up. Too many I can't name in our own community, but we're worried about some damn fan so we can make a crack sound. Something that's easy and simple of pushing a button to vote. But that's too much. It's too hard, Roman. It's too hard. What should I do? But you want to crack that damn fan. It's sad. It's sad when I see our very own people fighting for no apparent reason, fighting on a green line for no apparent reason, fighting on the blue line, on the red line for no apparent reason. And we're worried about where our fans at and making that crack sound. We didn't even vote, but we're worried about where our fans at. Donald Trump is about to take away Social Security, but hey, where are our fans at, crack? Hey, Donald Trump is signing an executive order regarding Africa and to just do away with it. But when it came to Democrats want to give you resources and stuff, you guys said you want to leave Africa alone. Now, where your fans at, crack? I cannot believe our community that will sit here and hop on a gravy train of a song, and we have so many issues. Yeah, it's good to laugh. It's good to dance. It's good to, clap and say, where my fans at? But we haven't even put a dent on where we're going to be in the next 5 years. Teens are losing their lives. It's no time to say where our fans at. We got so much work to do. People are worried about saving their homes. People are worried about everything. And we're worried about where I'm going to go to Chinatown and get a fan. Do you know they upcharge the fans now? It used to be you can get a big fan for $5. Now guess how much that costs? How much it costs? I said this over and over and over again. The Black community is on the catapults of of actually making $4 trillion than any other ethnicity. If you read Ford magazine, $4 trillion. But you look around our community, where's the $4 trillion at? But we're worried about where our fans at. Woo-hoo-hoo! Where our fans at? We're burying a 14-year-old boy. No insurance. But hey, we're making that song number one, number one, number one, number one. Talking about where our fans at. We got a Mayor Mohawk, said we got to do something about the budget. $1 billion. That city of Chicago is in the red. We got to do something. So what he did today, he put the pen and he signed an executive order. Oh, he realized he can sign an executive order. Oh, he probably looked on the ABC Saturday mornings and read it's just a bill. It's a thrill. I'm a bill. And he realized, oh, I can sign an executive order. Where was the executive order with those immigrants? Where was the executive order when you was forcing them into our community? People are scraping pennies to make mortgages. And guess what? These Venezuelans get a free ride. People say, well, that's racist, Roman. No, that's reality. Because I know several senior citizens that use their Social Security check to pay their mortgage. And then they look down the street and these Venezuelans come in. These Hispanics come in, and only thing they have to do is pay taxes. And we're worried about where some damn fans at. He signed an executive order today regarding the city of Chicago budget is in the red, $1 billion in the red. But he refused to sign an executive order regarding a sanctuary city. He refused to do that. But, oh, we're in the Black community worried about where our fans at. Crack. Where our fans at? It is a shame. And yes, I am upset. We shouldn't be worried about where our fans at. You should be worried where in the hell your teams are. Where your fans at? Going to Chinatown to get those damn fans, huh? But you don't even know where Shaquita and Twan is at. Come on now. Where the fans at? People, they said Donald Trump is going to lower the prices of food. Donald Trump is going to lower the prices of eggs. As soon as he gets elected, as soon as his hand is on the Bible. How come eggs is still $4.95? How come eggs is $5.95? How come organic eggs is $10? But oh, where are fans at? Chicken prices are up. But where are fans at? Crack. I was so angry looking at my life and seeing a lifeless body on an L platform. And people are worried where their fans at. And your teams are running wild. People sit there and tell me, they tell me, they need nurturing. They need a hug. I said this before and I said this again. And I will say it again over and over. No, they don't need a hug. They need an ass whooping. That's what they need. A good old-fashioned grandma whooping. Sometimes a lot of people say, well, my father was strict. But look at you now. You got some sense, don't you? These people out here, they're literally walking up to people and just punching on them for no apparent reason. The mayor will not enforce the curfew that we discussed on this show over and over and over again. But hey, we're worried about where our fans at. Crack. We're making other ethnicities millions of dollars. When I looked at this and I saw it, man, you thought I was on some kind of Looney Tunes. Steam popped out of just coming out of my ears. My head just popped up and just went back down. 100% increase on Korean and Japanese fans due to Black communities buying it because of a popular song, Where My Fans At. Like I said before, and I'll say it again, it's nothing wrong with you guys dancing, but we got to get our damn priorities straight because our priorities is piss poor. People can clown me on the live. People can clown me on Facebook or on Intellectual Radio, but intellectual family, sometimes we got to take tough love, and this is tough love. We don't vote. We wouldn't be in this situation if 20% of us wouldn't act so crazy. 20%. 20%. But they said, oh, Donald Trump, he's going to do social justice. Where's the social justice? I see social justice for white people. If you look up white privilege, you will see Donald Trump's face grimacing. When you look up Suge Knight of politics, you will see Donald Trump. When you look at Mayor Mohawk, you will see Brandon Johnson. Over and over and over again, people say, man, I don't know why you keep on going on these rants and stuff like that, because it's needed. It's needed. It's needed. It upsets me that I see people line dancing, smiling and grinning and stuff like that, and we haven't accomplished not a damn thing. We haven't even secured our voting rights. What you think they're doing right now? It's not, they don't know, they say, well, Black people don't vote. But then when they realize Black people vote, oh, the rules have changed. The rules have changed the game when Black people stand up. When George Floyd, that was our opportunity. That was our opportunity right then and right there for voting rights. The John Lewis Voting Rights Act. But we allowed Republicans, two Republicans, messed it up. We didn't put no pressure. Just like we're not putting that much pressure on Target. And a lot of people say, why we're picking on Target? Why we're picking on Target? Why we're not going full-fledged on McDonald's? I'm going to tell you the reason why. Black are the largest consumers in Target. Blacks, and I repeat this again, it's no Hispanics. Blacks are the largest consumers at Target. Blacks are the largest consumers at Walmart. When they put black products in Target, they made a promise when George Floyd said, we're doing more. They're the one that said it. They're going to do way more for the black community. Put black products out there. Put mom and pop's black products inside on the shelves, right? But soon as Trump comes in, we're going to take them off. We got our money. But now, as you see, you guys are $3 billion in the hole. Walmart sales has dipped as well. But amazingly, Amazon has not. And who's the biggest consumer? Black people. Black folks. $4 trillion. You put us together. A lot of people say, we don't have no banks. And I said, don't lie. Don't lie. There's this thing called Black Wall Street. There was a black community that's now Central Park in New York. It was a black community, a thriving black community. But we're worried about some damn fan so we can make that cracking sound. Where my fans at? And we're making Japanese and Koreans millionaires. Think about it. I know people are probably upset at me. Why I'm picking on that song? Because that is the number one song. Surprisingly, on R&B, the stepper sets, you can hear it in all the clubs. Young and old. They're going to Chinatown, like I said earlier, buying fans that would cost like $1 or $2. Those same fans are costing $20, $25, $30 because of the demand. Where my fans at? We're worried about some doggone fans, and we're not worried about our teens going outside and play safely. We're worried about some fans, and we're not worried about a black man going out the door, a black teen. And then there is a 50 to 60%, maybe 70% chance they might not make it home. And we're worried about where these fans at. Where those fans at? We're worried about it. If we wasn't worried about it, how come Koreans and Japanese fans sales went up 100%? How? And people are fighting on CTA, buses, trains, platforms, disregard of people's safety. But we're worried about where our fans at. We're making that crack sound. Oh, we love that crack sound. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's go. Intellectual radio family. I said this before and I'll say this again. Before we have fun, we got a lot of business to take care of. Before we have fun, we got to start educating our people. Before we have fun, we got to worry about what's going down, not only in Springfield, but at the White House, which is our house. Yes, it's white, but we built it. We sit there and allow our black politicians willing and dealing. We don't have time for that no more. We don't want to will and deal. We want what's ours until we have not an executive order, but a full-fledged bill regarding voting rights. Then I can see you cracking the fan because we accomplished something. An executive order, anybody can do away with it. Why you think Donald Trump is just doing an executive order on this, executive order on that, executive order on this, an executive order. And then on top of that, we got Mayor Mohawk saying, oh, I can do that too. Oh, I'm going to sign an executive order regarding the budget. Dude, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You could have did that a year ago regarding these migrants in the sanctuary city, but you refuse to do it. I don't have no power. Oh, oh, Jesus, I don't have no power. But now you find out you have an executive order. Well, now you find out you have an executive order. Use your pen and get the people what they want. No more sanctuary city. Have some boundaries if you do. But people have said no more sanctuary city. The black community is tired. They don't want to say it, but I'll say it for you. We're tired of being someone's guinea pig. We are tired of being someone's footstool. Every time we get an inch, I want to take a mile. But hey, I'm going to say this. Hey, you give somebody a bow and arrow, they think they're an Indian. Give somebody a gun, they think they're Annie Oakley. The problem now in our community, we lost focus. We lost focus. We lost focus on everything from education on down. We lost focus. We lost focus on everything. But we allow other ethnicities to dictate this is how it's going to be. Deal with it. And we say, okay, all right, okay. Where are fans at? Come on, where are fans at? Crack. That's what they want us to do. And I constantly say this on my show. When they say look left, you look right. They say look right, you look left. When they say look forward, you look all around. I cannot believe that we haven't said or marched into the CTA and say, what the HE double hockey sticks is going on here? You supposed to have some type of security, and you have a doggone melee on the red line? People fighting inside. And they're posting it on YouTube. They're posting on Facebook Live. World Star. And a kid lifeless body on an L platform. It's scaring. That's why people are moving away. Because we have a mayor that sits there, and when these flash mobs occur, what he goes on to say, oh, they gotta eat too. I said this over and over and over again. The laws are there. It's in the books. Implement it. And you know what? It comes from the top down. You wonder why the police are not doing their job, because guess what? It comes from the top down. I said this privately. I'm going to say it publicly. It was a bad idea to hire that superintendent. It was a bad idea to give him the green light. Oh, crime is down. In what area? I can't tell. Can you? Somebody gets on the CTA platform. They worried that somebody is just going to hit them, shoot them, stab them, or start an argument so they can have an excuse to do it to you. But oh, we're worried about where our fans at. We lost focus. Our Black community has lost focus. The challenge is right now, we got to get our priorities straight. We do. A lot of people say, oh, you know, I and I'm going to bring this up, and Wanda's going to kill me, and I'm just going to say it. We was talking about sometimes, on the dating shows with the balloons and stuff like that. And what kills me is you don't want nothing good. You don't want nothing positive. You don't know where your person would be. God says it comes in different shapes and sizes. He already know your wants before you even know it. But I won't say all our women, but majority of our women are too materialistic. You're too materialistic. Worrying about he got to make $500,000 in order to take me out. Girl, have you looked in the mirror? I wouldn't even take you out to I just wouldn't take you out to Living Word. crazy. I'm it's I'm like something needs to be done. And a lot of people would sit there and say, "Well, Roman, you're out of control and all of this and blah blah blah." I tell you, yes, I am single. I'm single, but that doesn't give me the right to be materialistic towards anyone that comes to me. Oh, she doesn't drive this and that and the other, and I don't have a damn car. How does that sound? She doesn't make $3,000, and I don't have a pot to piss in the window, throw it out of. Where is our priorities? Our priorities has just gone away. But we're worried about where those fans at. Ho ho, crack. We're worried about those fans making Koreans and Japanese fan industry going crazy. And we don't even know where our teams are at. But we have to go on Facebook Live and see them right there starting fights. It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your children are? It's in the books, it's in the laws, it's in there. But the mayor would not implement it. What you got to hide? It's there. It's wrong. He sits there and signs an executive order for relief of $1 billion that the city is in the red, but he won't sign for a sanctuary city. But hey, he's worried about his fan. Crack. We're worried about a fan, and Donald Trump signed an executive order to do away with Africa. But we're worried about where those fans at. We're worried about those fans, and our civil rights has been chiseled down, down, and down. And I keep on saying to people, we got to do a better job. Our politicians works for us. We don't work for them. Donald Trump, which I call the Suge Knight of politics, basically said, if I really want to take away, he can take me off the air because he doesn't like what I'm saying, right? He can take me and take me to El Salvador, right? Because he thumbed the middle finger up at our Constitution. He took an oath. And a lot of these pundits sits there and say, well, Trump is ignoring the Constitution. He took an oath to obey the Constitution. He can't do what he wants to do. But we allow it to happen. Going back, when I mentioned George Floyd, that was our opportunity. And we failed. What we got out of it, you say? We got Juneteenth. We got Juneteenth. Is that something that makes you want to go to the club and line dance and say, where those fans at? No, it's not. I am sick and tired of our very own people sitting there saying that Trump won't do this, Trump won't do that. He's doing what he said he was going to do. And it's sad. So what's the solution, Roman? I'm going to say this. A lot of people say, church, oh, pray. I'm not going to say prayer is always the answer. Prayer is. But I tell you what's not the answer. Going down to Chinatown, buying those damn fans. Saying, where my fans at? Crack. That's not the answer. The answer is we need to stay focused and get on our politicians to do their damn job. Do their job towards education, do their jobs in economics, do their job. It's a shame that we have seniors that are scared to go on a CTA bus, scared to go on a CTAL platform, scared to ride the green line, blue line, red line. I have even seen some teens saying, I'm not going on no red line. I've seen the toughest of the tough saying, I'm not going on no red line. What is happening? And we're worried about some fans. We're worried about some fans. Teens are fighting. Some of them don't even know how to spell the word fight. But they're acting up. They're acting up. And sometimes I shake my head. And sometimes I'm looking and I'm seeing Venezuelans shaking their heads. That lets you know something is wrong. This is not our culture. This is not us. But we allow Desperate Housewives of Atlanta. Oh, you got to have $5 million to be with me, Roman. Ho, ho, ho. Roman ain't going to be with you. Oh, you got to have this luxury car to be with me. And she looks like nothing. Shoot. Way I view it, every time you take the makeup off, the hair weave and stuff, you go, oof. Then you don't want to be with that woman. Woof. And we're worried about where our fans at. It's a shame that we have to go through life like this. It's a shame that each and every time our community, and I say this over and over, check out Forbes. We're breaking into a $4 trillion community. And you look outside, everybody else making money but us. But we're worried about those fans. And you know the funny part about it, Wanda? They're selling those fans, the cheap ones, on Madison and Pulaski. Where those fans at? Come on, buy the fans. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Yeah, no, come right here and crack it. You know, I don't know how to do it either. You know, I don't know. You know, where the fans at, and then you crack it. I don't know, but man, Come on now. This right here would cost a little of nothing, but now it's $15 to $20. Dollar Tree. Now people got those fans whipping them out. Where my fans at? Making the Korean and the Japanese industry millionaires. I don't understand. I mean the song is popular. I give it to them. It's popular, but we got to have more priorities than just that 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 crack. See, it's like that, right? I hear the crack. We got to do better. We got to do better. Parents, you got to do better. Politicians, we got to do better. People, we got to do better. Every single time. When there's a fight on the CTA, fight downtown, people would love to go downtown. The taste of Chicago. You didn't even have to worry about nothing. Chicago has gotten so damn greedy and so corporate. Nothing is free. We used to have free concerts. Now that's to a minimum. We used to say, I'm going to the Taste to see the Isley Brothers. You can't do that no more. You lucky if you can see them at Horseshoe Casino. And those tickets are expensive. Unless you're a diamond member or something like that. When Chicago becomes so corporate and so greedy and so lazy, I hate to say this. I'm not a Mayor Daley fan, Jr. I'm not a Mayor Daley Jr. fan at all. But I will tell you this much. He did have some good policies and legislations. He was the type of person that he's like, no, don't go to the media. Come and talk to me and I'll get it done. We're in a situation right now that we need to put a 911 emergency on our teens, especially Black males. A lot of people say, oh, give them a hug. No, nah. The hugging is over with because they don't want to listen. They don't want to listen to reason. Everything, but, nah. A lot of people say the males are not at the home, but I see differently. Polls and surveys are backing me up. A Black man will make a good father than a white man, a Hispanic man, or any other ethnicity. Look it up. I said it on my show plenty of times. But they realize good things. If you kill a good thing, what would you have? Bad things. We got to start making better decisions. Women, especially Black women, make better decisions. Stop opening your legs to Tom, Dick, and Harry. Make better decisions. Telling you, Wanda. People worried about these. No, not that. I'm telling you, Wanda. People are worried about these doggone fans instead of worrying about priorities, real Black priorities. I know I'm going to get yelled at. I'm just ready. You guys, Um, have a wonderful week. Thanks to Wonder, our executive producer, Earl behind the scenes. You guys have a wonderful week. And again, s- these fans, stop worrying about them and start getting on your P's and Q's with priorities in the Black community. Stop worrying about the crack and start worrying about the priorities. That's going to do it for us on the Drive at 5 on IntellectualRadio.com. Again, thanks to Wanda, our executive producer, Earl behind the scenes. You guys have a wonderful week.
The views expressed on this program are not those of IntellectualRadio.com, its subsidiaries, or sponsors.